In this video, I'll show you the exact 5-step process that I personally use to source items for eBay dropshipping. We will then go into eBay and I'll personally source items for you guys and show you my exact thought process behind every single item that I source. If this sounds good to you, please be sure to watch the entire video because at some point during this video, you will be receiving a free gift and you need to see when. And I also have a question for you guys before we get started. I want to know your biggest sticking point with sourcing items. What is stopping you from sourcing items and running a profitable eBay dropshipping business? Is it finding the right price? Is it finding items that are selling? I want to hear from you guys, so please leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer everything. Also, please be sure to like this video and get it out to as many beginner dropshippers as possible that are having trouble sourcing items with eBay dropshipping. And please also be sure to subscribe to this channel, and when you do, hit the bell notification and turn on all notifications so you can see any single time I drop a video like this one. So without further ado, let's go over the 5-step process that I use to source items for eBay dropshipping, and then we'll start sourcing items after that. See you inside. So here is my 5-step strategy to success with sourcing items for eBay dropshipping. Number one, well, first off, not on this list, is you want to find a supplier. There's a lot of common suppliers out there, and if I was to start a brand new eBay dropshipping store from scratch, not knowing what I know now, I would definitely start with Walmart. I would not start with Amazon because there has been a lot going on with Amazon with dropshipping onto eBay in the last year or so. So once you find a supplier, let's say Walmart, you're going to want to find that supplier's private label items or private label brands. And what that is, if you do not know, is that you take the supplier and you find brands that they only sell on their website. So for Walmart, they have a specific amount of brands that they only sell on their website, and we'll go over that once we start sourcing items as well. And the reason in doing so is if you find brands that only Walmart sells on their website, it's Walmart specific brands, they own that brand, then you know if you find those items on eBay or on Amazon, if you're doing Amazon dropshipping, then those items are clearly being dropshipped onto eBay and Amazon because they are only supposed to be sold by Walmart or whatever supplier that brand is actually connected to. So that's the number one way to find dropshippers. The whole thing that you want to be doing when you first get started is finding dropshippers so that you can snipe their items. And, you know, a lot of people say, how am I going to be able to sell items if we're all selling the same items? And it's really just about getting a piece of the pie when you first get started. It's about finding items that sell and actually just listing those items as well so that you can get a piece of the pie, get some action, and then from there you can go into different strategies of sourcing items that you want. So after that, you're going to take that brand that you found and you're just going to search it in eBay. And when you search that brand inside of eBay, you'll realize that you will be finding people selling this brand. And then you'll know for a fact, like I said earlier, that these people are in fact drop shipping this item onto eBay from whatever supplier, for example, Walmart.com. And that really is how you find somebody that is drop shipping, because clearly the only other way that they'd be selling this brand on eBay or on Amazon would be that they went to the store, say Walmart or whatever store you're using, and bought items in bulk and sold them themselves, or that somehow they found a good deal on clearance or something. It's not very likely that somebody is doing something other than drop shipping if these brands are on eBay and on Amazon. So after that, you're going to just find other people that are selling the items. So you're going to click on these items that are coming up for this brand. You're going to find the seller. The seller's name is always in the top right-hand corner as of the date today of the listing. So once you find the seller that's on that listing, it's very easy to either go into their store or use a program like Zik Analytics, like I'll be showing you inside of this video, to go and find all of their items in their store. So you can then go through their store, pick out the items that you want to snipe from them, add them to your sourcing sheet, and then go ahead and start listing them onto eBay so you can start making sales as well. So you're going to want to find other people, keep their name, keep a list of all their names if they are good, because then you can just go back and keep sniping the same people over and over and over again. And you're going to want to look them up with Zik Analytics. There's a lot of different functions with Zik Analytics, and if you don't have Zik Analytics or if you don't know anything about it, be sure to check the description down below because I do have a $5 off your first month promo code if you sign up with my affiliate link. I believe it's a 7-day free trial, and from there you get $5 off the first month if you message their support and say that you were sent by eCom Tom. So we have a ton of people that have signed up for Zik Analytics that in my course and everywhere out there. And it is the premier program to be sourcing items. It saves so much time. It helps you so much. Since I've started drop shipping over 2 years ago, I've used Zik Analytics the entire time, and I've never looked back. I almost never sourced items by hand or manually without Zik because it is such a game changer. So I'll show you exactly how to use Zik Analytics in this video and exactly how I use it, because there's a ton of different functions in it, and I can see how a lot of beginners get overwhelmed with all the different just functions that Zik Analytics has. But I'm going to tell you the easy step-by-step way to use it with one. There's only one function that really actually matters inside of it. After that, so you found the seller, well, you found the private label brand, you looked them up on eBay, you found sellers that are selling it, you looked them up in Zik Analytics, which I'll show you how to do so. After that, you're going to be going through their store and sniping items that are selling at least 5+ times a month. You can lower that number after you get more experience, but if you do have a limited amount of items that you can list on eBay, whether you have a low item limit starting or anything like that, your store just got created, you're going to want to find items that have a higher likelihood to sell. So the more times that this item sells a month, the more likelihood that when you put it on your store, it will sell. So if you find an item that sells only once per month on this person's store, that could have been a fluke sale. Compared to if you find items on somebody's store that have sold 25 times in the last month, you know that's a hot item, and you know that a lot of people will be searching it, and you can then hop on the listing as long as you can find, or as long as you can compete accurately with the price and everything that we'll be going over in this video. So these are my 5 steps to success. Let's go over it again. You want to find the supplier's private label items. You want to search that, or private label brands or items. You want to search that brand or item on eBay. You want to find the sellers that are selling that item, keep a list of it. And then when you're doing that, look them up in Zik Analytics, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in this video. And then you want to snipe the items that are selling at least 5 times a month. So now that we have my 5-step strategy to success with eBay dropshipping and sourcing eBay dropshipping items, let's go into my computer, and I'll show you exactly how to do what I'm talking about. So here we are inside of my computer, and I'm doing this completely on the fly. If you want to find a supplier's brands, one of the best things to do is literally just search whatever that supplier is and their brands. A lot of Wikipedia pages have it, and there's a lot of other resources out there. They might even have it on their own page, on their website. You can call them up. You can do anything. Just ask them, do you have any private label brands? Do you have any brands that you only specifically sell? Something like that, and you should be able to find it. And right away, you can find a Wikipedia article. And I know back in the day, your teacher said don't source Wikipedia, but we're not in school anymore, and Wikipedia seems to be a great location for some of this information. So one thing that really sticks out to me is, you might not know this right off the bat, but Mainstays is a very big brand by Walmart that is drop shipped all over eBay and Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and, if you search through all these, Equate is really going to just end up being like pharmacy related face care products and stuff. Mainstays, I don't even know what Olroy is, but you can go through and check every single one and see if you find something. But I can guarantee you we will find something with Mainstays. So then from there, you can go on to Walmart.com, and we can go to we can do one of two things. So if we're on Walmart.com, we can either search for a specific item, or we can go straight into eBay to try to find just any item that is by Mainstays. So if we typed in Mainstays, there's tons of items by Mainstays. We could click furniture, and then we could go all the way into like beds, and then try to find a Mainstays related bed. I don't know why they let me type in Mainstays and then it didn't pop up with anything. But, what I'm going to do just to make it easier is I'm literally just going to go into eBay and type in Mainstays. And as you can tell, a lot of these look like stock photos that are in fact coming from Walmart.com. So we can go through and start looking to see if these are being drop shipped. And as you can tell, this is a stock photo, this is a stock photo, this is a stock photo. This honestly looks like somebody just bought the Mainstays item from Walmart and then tried to sell it on eBay. Maybe it was a gift, maybe not. Maybe they're doing some sort of scheme. But, this I wouldn't look at this item. But this one, clearly a stock photo. It says Mainstays right on it. Stock photo. This is a stock photo. So the majority of them are stock photos. And you're really just going to want to go through and find the sellers that are selling these items, like I said. So this is clearly not a stock photo. I wouldn't look at it, but you possibly somebody's doing some sort of trickery there. So I'm going to go through, and as you can tell, there's a lot that say that have this red warning here. 26 plus watching, 76 sold. I'd rather find an item right off the bat that has a lot of sales or a lot of watchers than just finding one that really doesn't look like it's been sold at all. This one says 3 sold. It doesn't look that good. But if you look at this one over here, it's 62 sold, 76 sold. So I'm going to go to this one that says 62 sold, and we'll just go right click, open a new tab. You'll save your space here. And, here is somebody that looks like they're drop shipping this item. It looks like it's the same overall description of this item. And we're just going to go try to look them up on Zik Analytics. So that was step 2 or step 3, where we're going to look up the actual item. And now we're going to find the seller. The seller's information is right here. We're going to copy it, and we're going to go into Zik Analytics. So after you sign up for your free trial, or if you have Zik Analytics or anything like that, then all you need to do, I know there's tons of different buttons here, tons of different things, lots of information. All you need to do is go into competitor research. That's the only thing you need to know, and that's really all I use and all I teach my virtual assistants to use. All you do is type in the name and click enter. When you click enter, you're going to go into this person's store. You're going to realize they have 417 active listings. They're selling $46,000 a month. They have a great sell-through rate. So this is a good seller right here. And as you can tell, if you scroll down, this one sold, I'm looking in the last 30 days. So this is sales in the last 30 days. If you like to look at something else, 21 days, 14 days, you can, but I like to do 30 days. And all you need to really do is just start going through and seeing if any of these items are also coming from Walmart or another supplier at all. So you know that these people are most likely drop shipping. So what I would do is I would open up this one because this is also mainstays. So it says this item's out of stock. So I'll move on to the next one. It seems like they're kind of making their own names here. Let's just look at this item. This item's out of stock. Maybe this person's put all their items out of stock. Like I said, I'm doing this all on my own here right off the bat. So the real roams in an Italia daybed. So what I would do is once you find an item that you want to look up, all you have to do is go into the description, highlight some of it, and right click and search in Google. You'll be able to find the item somewhere else, and it will be able to, you will be able to find it quite easily. So I do believe we found the item right away. Let's look at the description. It is slightly different actually. And we're going to, this is the white one. That's the, we're going to move on from this item and possibly even this seller because they're like renaming their own things and they're doing some weird stuff that I'm not sure if they are actually, it's going to take a little bit of time to look through it. So let's look at this person right here. This is clearly a mainstays item or a Walmart item just based off the picture. I've seen this item tons of times. And we'll just highlight their name. It sold 84 times, so they're clearly doing something right. And we will paste it into competitor research here. Search again. So they have 74 items. They're selling $33,000 a month. And, here are some good items. They've gotten into the Thanksgiving stuff because it is Thanksgiving. But let's go into this item right here. So this is a 6 quilted mattress, full-size home bedding sleeping. And like I said, you can look up here to see if they put anything in for the brand that says DHP. But all you want to do is highlight this, search in Google, and you will find this item right here on Walmart. So I do believe this is the same exact item. It's a 6-inch polyester filled quilted top bunk bed mattress. This does look like it's the same images, I believe, and yeah, I mean, it does look like they're pretty much the same. It could just be slightly different. So from here, we're going to look at the prices. What size are they selling? It says full size. And it does look like Walmart just updated the images recently. So this is full size. So we're going to go to full size. Click on the price. They're selling it for $65. They're selling for $75. Is there any money to be made? Well, we'll look into the Zik Analytics Sourcing Sheet. So like I said, you will be getting a free gift. And if you comment sourcing down below, I will provide you with the Zik Sourcing Sheet that I made for you guys. Basically what this is, it's going to provide you the date, the eBay title, the eBay URL, eBay price. This is everything that you need to keep track of your items. And it's pretty much a sheet just like I use and just like I provide my course students inside of the course. It's a little bit more basic of a version of the sheet, but it will get you started as a beginner. So we're going to take this item and see if it's going to sell and make money. So it's $75 is what they're selling it for, and $65 is what Walmart's selling it for. So you can just type in eBay price and then supplier price, and we'll see if we're making any money. They're making a very small margin, but like I said, with Walmart, there's a lot of different ways to make money with cash back and gift cards and everything on the back end that we're just going to source this item because, in fact, it has sold, if we check, 23 times in the last 30 days. So all we need to do is now continue filling in the sheet just like I'm doing. So ask for the eBay title, and that's just so we can copy the title later. Most of the time I do in fact copy the title, so it will be it will come in handy. So I don't know why that happened. Control V, and then I'm going to make sure it's unbolded, turn it down to a regular font here. We want the eBay URL, and the reason why we want the eBay URL is so we can go back and track, and you can check if your virtual assistants are sourcing these items, that they are, sourcing an item if you click on the link that has sold more than 5 times in the last 30 days. We got the eBay price. Now we need to get the supplier URL. This is for our repricing software. So if our repricing software is in fact something like SKUGrid, then you can just put this in there, and a lot of the time they can list the item just from this URL. You want to know the shipping. Is there shipping? Walmart has free shipping on items over $35. So you can type in $0. The expected profit is low, but like I said, it is all about finding items that have good profit, and I'm just going through extremely quickly, and there's a lot of cash back and back end profit that people are making with Walmart. So we're going to click on this one. This one was sold 197 times supposedly. I'm finding a hard time believing that. And all you need to do is we're gonna highlight this person's description. Actually, we'll highlight this part because it has the model number and the manufacturer's number. And we'll go through, and it seems like this is probably the item. So this is the Biddeford blanket. How much are they selling it for? They're selling it for $31.99. And as you can tell on Walmart, this is clearly the same item based off the pictures. Heated Biddeford. And so this looks good. I believe it's the gray one. So yeah, this is the gray one. So it's $19.96. You're going to need to add in the $5.99 shipping, which happens on orders under $35. So let's see if we can make money on this. Basically, they're selling it for $31.99. I like to punch in the prices first to see if we're making money. $31.99, and this is the profit that is pretty much regular for everybody that's in the United States. It was $19.96. And then the shipping was $5.99. So they are actually making 6% profit on this item front end, which I do believe is good because there's a lot of cash back with Walmart, like I was saying. This item sold so many times in the last 30 days. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something right because this is a great listing. So we're just going to figure out finishing the rest. Let's make sure it's the same item, 62 inches by 50 inches. If we scroll down, you want to make sure that all the items are correct, 62 by 50. Model number, manufacturer number, all of this matches up. So we're good to go, and we're good to list or at least source this item because model number, manufacturer number was, we're looking at the wrong item here, was 4440, and then ended in 903. So we got the right item. We'll take the Walmart URL. We'll put it right here. And all we need other than that is just the eBay URL and the eBay title. So we'll get the eBay URL. We'll put it in here. And we got the eBay title right here. So far, this video hasn't been going on for that long, and we've already found 2 items, one a lot better than the other, but they both are pretty decent, and they both have the potential to sell. From here, all you need to keep doing is going through their store, and the reason why we do this is because of the fact that a lot of people like to only sell from specific suppliers or 1 or 2 suppliers. So you'll realize throughout going through all of this that there's a good chance that this person is selling from all of the same suppliers no matter what. So we open up this loudspeaker. All you need to do is just click on the listing, by the way. We go down and we search this in Google. We found it on Walmart.com again. They're selling it for, this is the picture, $60. And this person's selling it for $69.99. So there you go. They're probably making money on this as well, or at least a bit of money. It's clearly the same item. And, this one has sold, 12 times in the last 30 days. So this is a new listing. This person just listed their items on their store, and they're absolutely killing it. So they're doing very well. And this is somebody that you would want to save their store because, as you can tell, they have 74 active listings, and they're selling already $33,000 a month. Maybe this is one of my students. We can hope. Although I did not mean to snipe one of the students on this video, but that's about it. All you have to do is keep going through all of their listings and just go one by one by one by one. And like I said, if the item has sold more than 5 times in the last 30 days, add it to your list because of the fact that some people sit there and they analyze for too long about what to sell, what not to sell. If you just add an item that has sold at least 5 times in the last 30 days to your list and then list it, you'll be cutting out all of the iffy decision factors and everything like that. You will be, in fact, just listing items. And what you need to do when you first get started is list until you hit your limit, get your limits raised, list. Start hitting about $5, $10, $15,000 in sales in the first 2 months, and you will be on a great path to get started. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, comment items down below, or item sourcing or sourcing sheet or anything like that, and I will be sure to provide you the sourcing sheet within a matter of hours after this video has launched, and I'll try to keep up with it over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, please be sure to like this video. Let's get it out to as many people as possible. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel. When you do subscribe, please be sure to hit the notification button so you can see videos like this, help you get started on your eBay dropshipping journey today. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you in the next video.